Hey friends, I'm going to share one of my favorite simple movements. I'm going to try not to take very long. So we're going to do just one side. I'm going to start with my left foot. All you need is a blanket or something that blanket and a ball of some sort. So they're about the same height, if that makes sense. And honestly, the blanket's not required. It's just a tool I add in. And you'll put your left heel on the ball and the rest of your foot, the front of your foot, kind of from like the middle of your arch and up on the blanket. And then just take a few seconds to tune into your breath and how it's moving. Drop your tailbone, your shoulders, and feel your big toe ball socket and your little toe ball socket. And then slowly start to move your heel on the ball from left to right. Staying with your breath, do your best to quiet the front of your foot and utilize this exploration by going slow enough to actually feel any strengths overdone in your body. Strengths overdone are the autopilot tendency of forward. You might feel your chin come towards your chest. You might feel your shoulders come up. You might even feel your left pelvis start to lift up or leaning into your right. Just notice what you notice. That's the whole purpose in this. It's nothing to do, everything to be with, especially the left heel and your breath. And where can you find ease so that you, everywhere else, those strengths that can be overdone, to create more mobility in your left ankle. A little bit of freedom there. And you can explore that as long as feels good. I'm going to step off now and just take a pause and feel and notice what's different now between my left foot and my right foot. Often the left one will feel a little bit lighter, looser, more free, different, maybe a little bit more back in your left heel. Just notice, take that pause, and then we're going to move the blanket back. So to put the heel now on the blanket, and then the ball in the front of the foot. Again, take a check-in. We kind of want to get to it. Just relax, find ease, find your breath, and then slowly feel your heel grounded, and then start to move your your foot towards the right and then the left. So towards the big toe ball socket, towards the little toe ball socket. Trying to relax the upper body, trying not to look down if you can. I tend to close my eyes to go into my body. Use this exploration like I just did. Oh, I'm feeling tension in my left hip. I drop it down. That's a strength overdone. My pelvis isn't an area of movement, functional movement, yet it was trying to hold up. Same with the neck and shoulders. Get curious why your neck and shoulders might be trying to move your foot. It's kind of funny. Doesn't matter how big the movement is, and you might feel kind of stuck or uncomfortable even. So just feel that and do your best just to be with what is in your body. And then when you're ready, you'll again just step off and feel and notice. What do you feel? I just feel so much more grounded in my left foot. My right one just it feels like my left one's grounded down, like there's roots going into the earth, and the other one feels like the roots are coming up. So just notice that. And then I'm going to share one more that's a little unique and different. You can stop here and switch sides if that's all you have time for. If you'd like, we're going to place it back behind the blanket. We're going to put the ball on the left side of our left heel here, so it's more on the side instead of the middle. And we're just going to let the right side of our left heel drop down and then lift it up, drop it lift it up. Now, as we do that, what we're looking for is some movement between our heel and the front of our foot. So to get that, what we want to do is keep our big toe ball socket of our left foot nice and soft and lifting all the way up. You can move it even more to the edge. So it's just a drop down and a lift up, drop down, lift up. Try to let the knee stay somewhat quiet so it's not a strength overdone trying to move that heel. This one's pretty hard, so be patient with yourself, at least it was for me. And then notice if your right toes or foot try to help, or neck and shoulders. Just be really curious about any of those strengths that have become strengths overdone. Some people call it compensation, but that sounds so negative to me. So it's an exploration of unwinding those strengths overdone to create more mobility. Relaxing. And then again, just take a step off and notice what you notice. I want to share that I feel a little wobbly, and that is actually, you'd think that's a negative thing. It's actually quite amazing because we don't want to be going through life all rigid and stiff. We want to feel a little loose and fluid. So if you were to imagine walking around, which go ahead and take some steps walking around, you can kind of see which leg and foot move more fluidly, possibly, and which one doesn't. And then go ahead and do the other side. Thanks for playing.